Welcome to the North Front Range Metropolitan Planning Organization, or NFRMPO, online training series. This series is designed for elected officials, their staff, and other interested parties that serve on the NFRMPO, representing the region, to understand the roles and responsibilities of an MPO, and what each member's role is within the organization. In this introductory video, we'll talk about what an MPO is, how they're formed, and where does the NFRMPO fit in. Also in this video, you will find links and sources that you may want to explore for further information. An MPO is a Metropolitan Planning Organization defined by federal enabling legislation. There are 408 across the United States and 39 are multi-state. The federal legislation, started in 1991, used the U.S. Census Bureau to define MPOs. Every urbanized area of 50,000 or more is at least the start of an MPO. MPOs are designated by agreement between the governor and local governments that together represent at least 75% of the affected population, including the largest incorporated city based on population, or in accordance with procedures established by applicable state or local law. This map shows the MPO boundaries in the United States. All urbanized areas in the U.S. that are 50,000 or over are shown on this map. Federal enabling legislation makes a distinction in MPOs based on the population of the urbanized area. An urbanized area with a population over 200,000, as defined by the Bureau of Census, is called a Transportation Management Area, or TMA. In recognition of the greater complexity of transportation issues in large urban areas, an MPO in a TMA has a stronger voice in setting priorities for implementing projects and is responsible for additional planning products. The planning process for MPOs in TMAs also must be certified by the Secretary of the Department of Transportation, or USDOT, as being compliant with federal requirements. Once an MPO is established, they receive federal funds for transportation projects and planning. MPO's work products and requirements are outlined in the Code of Federal Regulations. In the state of Colorado, there are 15 planning regions. 10 are rural planning regions that are defined by the state, and 5 are MPOs. The 5 MPOs are listed in order of population from high to low, with the NFR MPO being in the middle. With each decennial census, boundaries are modified for the MPOs, and they affect the regions surrounding them. In the NFR MPO's case, this is either Upper Front Range or the greater Denver area. As of the 2010 census, the Fort Collins urbanized area, shown in blue, was over 200,000 in population. The Greeley urbanized area, shown in orange, had a population of over 50,000 but less than 200,000. Because the NFR MPO includes both of these urbanized areas, the requirements for the Transportation Management Area, TMA, applies within all of the MPO boundary. Communities within the urbanized areas are automatically part of the MPO, while other communities can choose to join. Communities that have joined the MPO voluntarily are the towns of Johnstown, Milliken, Eaton, and Severance. As of the 2010 census, these voluntary communities are still not part of an urbanized area, but create a 20-year forecasted urban area. MPOs can be redesignated, meaning that the boundaries can be changed, as in the voluntary addition of new members. The change must be approved by at least 75% of the existing population, including the largest city, in our case, Fort Collins. The boundary changes are submitted to the governor and are facilitated through the Colorado Department of Transportation, or CDOT. Both the MPO and the adjacent transportation planning region must agree to these changes. A more detailed description in the Code of Federal Regulations can be found at the link provided on the slide. To review, MPOs are created through federal enabling legislation. The U.S. Census Bureau defines the urbanized boundaries that initially create MPOs. There are 5 MPOs in the state of Colorado. MPO boundaries can be modified. MPO's work is guided by federal regulations. Further information and resources can be found at the NFR MPO website, www.nfrmpo.org. Thank you for watching.